Hello, hello, welcome back. It is Dana. We are here doing Panic Season 1, Episode 9, Cages. If you have been following along, you'll know that I have been sick. I am finally better. I feel much better, maybe a little sniffly, maybe a little clearing my throat here and there, but for the most part, I feel spectacular. So, getting that out of the way. Now, if you'll recall, also, I have not been a big fan of Panic. I've had a lot of issues with it, but I am actually excited for this episode. I think it's going to be good, and I think the last episode was good as well. Super quick recap was everybody sort of... What happened last episode? Okay, so Bishop and Heather, who are like sort of finally back together, got into a huge fight about Ray, and now they're not talking. Natalie told Dodge about how she found out about the betting on Panic, and apparently he already knew, and he's been working with the police to help get, not Ray, Luke, I think, in jail. I think it's Luke who is supposed to go to jail. We also got all the individual challenges, which was sort of my favorite part. I think that was enjoyable. Big fan of that. I don't exactly know what's going to happen with Heather and Natalie going forward, because Natalie's individual challenge was having to stand next to Heather while they played her secrets from the challenge before, where she basically said that she was like boxing Heather out, and that she was really teamed up with Dodge, but she was just using Heather to get further along in the game, essentially. And then Natalie got disqualified because she didn't actually go into the house to get the artifact and take the picture. Dodge did it for her while she stayed outside and watched. But that should also mean that drug dealer guy should also be disqualified, because Ray went and got his thing for him. But I digress. What else happened? So Natalie's disqualified, but Heather is back in the game because they decided to let her use her immunity that they said she couldn't use last time. Whatever, doesn't really matter. So going into like the finals, I guess, are Heather, Dodge, and Ray. I feel like maybe somebody else. I don't think so. But I sort of feel like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I thought there were 4, but I can only think of 3 right now. So this episode, I assume, is going to be Heather's individual challenge because she didn't get it last time, which I'm assuming is going to involve Lily and the Tigers. Also, they decided that she and Lily were going to stay with Sheila? What is that woman's name? The woman who she's... Anne? Whatever her name is. It doesn't matter. They're going to stay with her now. So, at the end... Was that last episode? Or the one before? I think it was last episode, where the sheriff's wife came in and told the lady deputy that Jimmy was the one who switched out the pistol for the starter's gun. And that was after we see her with a gun to her head, pull the trigger, nothing happens. And I don't exactly know enough about guns to know if that was like the starter pistol, so like he did it himself. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe somebody set him up. I don't know. But I am actually excited to watch this episode. So all this preamble is now going to end, and we're just going to start. So here we go. This is Panic, Season 1, Episode 9, Cages. Let's do it. And the Cages definitely makes me think Tiger, right? And I'm not going to comment on this because we all know why.
Looks like it's down to you and me for joust.
You or me.
Pretty tight work getting yourself back in the game. I almost think you rigged it.
How?
You know all about that, wouldn't you?
Oh!
Now you're on Bishop's
What's
side.
that supposed to mean?
I mean, means I know about the gambling. And I know Luke sold us out, and I also know Luke. So did you help him?
What's the difference if you're not gonna believe me?
I mean, he's right.
Why? Because I wasn't supposed to care.
I thought you didn't.
Wait.
Want to know the truth, Heather?
Yes, I desperately do.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes, but she's not going to believe you. You're right.
I honestly have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. I have no idea who has the...
Luke put Dodger's sister in that wheelchair on Halloween 3 years ago.
Maybe you shouldn't listen to everything the little boyfriend tells you.
I
Are
asked
you
you
talking about Bishop?
if
Because
he
he's
did.
not my boy. Cortez told Dodge, and Dodge thinks it's true. So did he do it?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
Honestly, he just found out.
But I guess you got the whole story figured out, don't you?
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means.
Be careful.
Is that a threat?
It's a warning. You're not the one writing the rules of this.
Well, now does she have anybody left? So now she and Bishop aren't talking, she and Natalie aren't talking, and now she and Ray are in a fight. Who's left for her? I mean, Lily and...
Dodge, wait!
My individual challenge, Nat. You told the judges the truth about Dana. Stay away from me and my family.
I had no choice!
You did! Everything's all... Is anybody talking right now? Okay, yeah, what's going on with this?
How are you sure
Yes,
that Jimmy switched the
yes,
guns
tell
over?
me.
He's the only other one who had access to that gun safe. But the sheriff has access to it too.
Why would the sheriff do
For
it?
some protection. Then he started saying that we might be better off without him.
Oh.
Started locking up his gun with mine when he got home from work, just to be safe.
Sure, that makes total sense.
I gave Jimmy the code one weekend when I was down visiting. I haven't touched that safe since Jimmy started his senior year. Last night I found a training gun in place of the revolver
So you were looking for the revolver.
and a note.
Oh god, there was a note?
Jimmy killed himself.
Oh my god. You just found out now? That note's been in there for a year?
Don't say anything to James.
How can you
Not
not?
yet.
No, how do you not tell him that?
I should be the one to tell him.
Well, you better do it now. You can't ask her to keep that kind of secret.
Why'd you go into that safe last night?
Yeah.
I missed my son.
I understand. We don't have a son, but there are a lot of people that I miss.
I
Oh,
was so jealous of you when your dad bought this thing.
two are still talking. Alright,
It's just
so
a con to keep me off the furniture.
someone has a friend.
I'm gonna miss the Texas sky.
Oh, so you're still serious about California, huh?
No reason to stay here. You're leaving for college. Heather hates me. Dodge thinks I'm a liar.
Can you blame him?
I mean,
It was only a lie at the beginning.
That's the problem.
What if she never forgives me?
well then you'll...
Give it time. You'll find a way to make it up to her.
And what about you?
You always do.
What about you and Heather?
Maybe you don't need to fix it.
Well, what do you need to do?
Maybe this is just something new. Something different for you both.
How come it's scarier to have the thing you want than to want the thing you can't have?
Because you're always afraid of losing it.
'Cause scared to lose it?
May we always be scared out of our fucking minds.
Amen.
Not sure how I feel about that toast, but okay. I'm just happy that somebody's happy right now. Everybody's so miserable.
Natalie said it was for an audition. She asked me to read lines with her the day before the Derby.
She lied. Question is, why would she help the judges?
Oh.
She just asked me to meet her in the stockroom at the pharmacy. That's where she keeps everything she doesn't want her dad to find.
I didn't even think about how they
I
did
remember
this.
thinking how
All of her panic stuff?
I saw a panic scrapbook when she knocked over one of the boxes. A scrapbook of notes. It was super detailed. What little I saw of it.
Wait, what?
Please don't. I mean, I guess she doesn't want anyone knowing how hard she studied for panic.
She hasn't been studying, she's been planning.
Well, I mean, what's the difference?
Natalie's one of the judges.
Oh, no, that cannot be true. I mean, that would make sense as to why she was disqualified.
If you get through this challenge, Heather, you're headed to Joust.
Okay. Was not expecting that at
Kind
all.
of weird. My sister and I planned this trip eons ago.
Oh, it's okay. You'll have a good time.
Okay. Lily knows not to go up on the hill, right? It's best if she doesn't even go anywhere near there.
Yes.
Alright, so this is definitely about Lily and the Tigers.
I left the feeding schedule for the tiger on the refrigerator, and I keep forgetting. Somebody dropped a package off for you. I left it in the kitchen.
That's gotta
Who
be
was it?
panic related.
No idea.
I'm thinking now it is true that Natalie's a judge, but is Dodge? Or maybe Dodge was just helping Natalie? Like, or they both know. If they were both judges, they would both know. What?
Bishop.
Oh,
I just wanted to say thank you.
that's so nice.
Come and say thank you.
Oh, so, you liked it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like the nicest thing ever. Like, being the nicest.
I figured, since you got your first.
Orientation's next week.
Can't leave in 7 days, Bishop.
Why not?
Because all those years that I pictured away, it was never away from you.
What the fuck am I gonna do without you?
Oh.
I don't know, kick some ass.
Oh. Alright, so now I feel pretty confident that Natalie is a judge. I do not feel confident that Bishop is anymore. Especially... Especially since he doesn't need the money. Like, that was my biggest question all along. Why is he doing this? What does he get out of it? But if he was helping Natalie... I don't know.
Shit. I thought it was you. You should think about getting a new muffler. I could hear you coming all the way from Oklahoma.
We got a problem, officer?
No. You know where I can find your brother?
I haven't seen him. You try calling?
Tell Luke I'm looking for him. Oh, all right.
Like, I really don't think that he knows what Luke's doing. I could be wrong, but... Who are all these people? Where the hell are we? Why are these people all old?
Hey, little brother.
Oh.
Brady something?
What's your problem?
Oh.
Greg?
I guess he believes what's happening?
Remember that girl you told me about 3 years ago?
Which one?
Oh.
what about?
She isn't dead.
The fuck are you talking about?
Her name's Dana Mason.
Oh my god, they just assumed she
Mason's sister?
died.
She was hit on Halloween 3 years ago. She's a liar.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
And keep
The
your
girl was
voice...
dead as fuck when we found her. I know because I pulled her cold ass carcass out of that trunk. That's the only time I touched her.
Yeah, well, shit.
Well, Cortez is gonna have his own fucking story just like everybody else.
Yeah, but his story has you going down for the gambling ring, and it has you going down for all of it. And you know how fucked you are?
I'm just focused on winning the game, alright? Can also fuck you up if you're not focused.
Oh.
Halloween 3 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I was sitting in county.
Alright, now everything is a mess, and I don't know what to think about anything or who to believe. Alright, give it 1 second. Relax.
What do you want?
Oh, I thought it was
It's not
gonna
Dodge's sister.
get his fingers caught in there.
I got 2 minutes.
I need you to ask your dad to pull up my brother's arrest report.
Why?
Halloween, 3 years ago. Night Dana got hurt. My brother was in county jail.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, so I need to know if
Yeah.
it's true.
And somebody's been spreading a whole lot of lies for the last 3 years.
And if it's not true,
And wouldn't you think Dodge would want to know why?
okay, now I sort of think that maybe Dodge and
I don't know, Lily. A sleepover?
Natalie are on the same side.
Mackenzie Summers' little sister? Do you have room for one more? Of course. Come on. The more the merrier. All right, go. Don't stay up too late.
Oh, I wonder if all the other parents recognize Heather as, like, the authority figure of Lily. Alright, so the thing is tonight, Lily's away. So maybe it's not Lily and the Tiger? No, it's definitely gotta be Lily and the Tiger. But if Lily's going to a sleepover, and she's at a roller rink, I'm missing something.
Welcome to your individual.
Why don't I just wait 10 seconds and find out?
Tonight's challenge is an escape room.
Okay.
Challenge awaits.
This does not seem so bad.
Careful on those stairs. Now cross the bridge.
Oh, he's gonna be there the whole time? Giving her directions?
Time starts. Now.
Jesus. Oh.
Where did these fucking rats?
Good luck.
Alright, this is so not what I thought was going to be happening.
Summer, what is it?
Our sisters are missing.
Oh. Alright, so it is definitely gonna be Lily and the Tiger.
Lily!
Why? Oh god, they... Oh god, they... Oh! Oh. Alright, key to the forbidden gate to play. Does she have the key, or did someone else take the key? Oh, there's Lily in the tiger cage.
Heather! Lily, don't move.
Oh my god, this is absolutely fucking insane. This is like way too far. Go back to the fence. Can't you just climb over the fence?
I need you to stay very still. I don't want.
Oh.
You have to, Lily. And don't run.
Who's got the key? Like, this is fucked up. Oh, God.
No, Lily, don't do that. Don't do it, Lily.
Just get the meat and throw it, throw it! Hurry, hurry. Go, Heather. Come on, take one step backwards.
All right, come back towards me.
Very
Come back towards me
slowly.
really slowly, okay?
Back up. Come on. Come on, Lily. Come on. Go, Lily. Go, Lily. Go. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I know it's not going to eat her, but this is ridiculous. All right, whoever did that needs to be in jail. Like, I don't care what kind of judge you are. I don't care how much you need the money. How do you take a little tiny girl and stick her in a cage with a fucking tiger?
Heather, I just want to say that I'm really sorry. Okay, about Lily and the timing and everything. In my book, going head to head with a tiger, that should at least get you in the joust.
Who did this?
Hey, at least it's all over, right?
I don't know.
Everybody needs a changing all the time, changing all the time.
I mean, I understand why they're sharing a bedroom tonight after what happened, but do you think they usually do? She said there were like 3 extra bedrooms in this house. Not this house, that house. Oh god, is she gonna tell him? Is she even here? Alright, well, she's alive.
It's time, don't you think?
She feels better?
Did something happen?
He looks angry.
I found this.
Oh,
What
that's
is it?
the note. Why does he look like that? I don't know why he's mad at her for packing up this room. That's probably not why he's mad.
Dear Mom, I love you. I'm sorry. Where'd you find this?
In the gun safe. It's from Jimmy.
No, that's wrong.
He killed himself, James.
Do you really think Jimmy would...
I guess she does think. I mean, you were gonna, she was gonna.
Do things all the time. Doesn't seem like they could.
Why's the rifle out?
There's a coyote sneaking around out back.
Now I don't know what to believe about anybody. And now the tiger's missing. Oh my god, this is such a hot mess.
You just knew, baby. Can change oil for you, bud.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Thanks for dropping her off.
He
You,
put
need a ride?
something in it. He did something, I forget what.
Looks like I'm ready for joust.
There we go. So to keep him from winning Joust. Or break the car, or get in an accident, I don't know. But something.
Look, I get it. You don't trust me.
Can I ask you something? Why would you want to make a deal with me at all if you were a judge? You know, tricking Dana into...
No, I became a judge so I can make some money so I can get out of here, okay? You made a deal with Cortez.
Everything that I've done has been for Dana! You know that!
Are you sure some of it isn't because you're feeling guilty?
About
You don't feel
what?
guilty?
Alright, stop. Everything that you have said has been nothing but a lie, and you probably can't even keep it straight anymore, like the fact that you tell everyone about having a dead mom!
What?
I came here for Dana. I have proof. I have proof about that night. Luke Hall couldn't have been there.
So we're trusting Natalie now.
How'd they finish? Luke was arrested in Twin Falls for carjacking 3 days before my accident. But the night before he was arrested,
So he killed
he
someone
couldn't have
else.
done it. Natalie was telling the truth.
How could James have gotten this role?
Before Abby was killed,
Oh,
she received these threatening notes.
Only way you're staying in the game is with a tag on your toe.
Where'd y'all find these?
It doesn't
that's
matter.
not the
It matters
point.
is who
Did
wrote
you
it.
do it?
You can't seriously think that I would write. Abby was my best friend.
Well, that's exactly our point. Only a best friend can write. Tomorrow, everyone will know you killed the baby.
Abby was keeping her pregnancy a secret.
She told Jimmy's parents, too.
Jimmy's parents weren't playing panic. Jimmy's parents weren't worried about making it to the finals.
Haley?
Heather, I like I'm get arrested.
Why would you get arrested?
Because of the game.
Don't tell anyone.
That can't happen to you or any of your friends ever again. Look at me. So if you know who sent you that invitation, you need to tell me.
We just got word there's a tiger on the loose. They're shutting down the roads, and we don't want any of the kids outside. So be careful out there.
Oh. Yeah, you let the tiger out. You saved Lily, but you let the tiger free.
But Luke said I couldn't quit. He said there was a lot of money riding on me.
Okay. So he told you.
I was scared.
Scared of what? Luke?
No, Luke was trying to warn me. I was scared of whoever he was scared of.
It's the sheriff. Crazy morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No.
I told you, you're wasting your time.
It doesn't matter. What'd you find?
Jimmy had that with him the night he died.
Why do you have it?
It was such a blur. There was so much going on, and there were all these people, and
It's Jimmy's prom photo.
You took everything from me. I guess we're even now.
Was it a
Jimmy's jacket.
murder-suicide?
This is...
Will do, Doc. Doc. Sorry, that's the sheriff's football nickname. Doesn't matter how long he wears.
Wait,
He's always gonna be Doc Magic.
the sheriff is the one who's betting on things? Oh my god. That feels like it came out of nowhere. With the exception of the fact that he has this weird look about him this whole episode. unless I really am missing something, this feels like it came out of nowhere.
Any news on Heather's individual challenge?
Sheriff.
Jessica.
About we don't want to give you information anymore.
I'm not letting Dodge go to Joust.
I need Dodge to be Ray so I could prove that Luke is a bookie, right? Texas State.
He's forfeiting.
You want to let Luke all win? Hmm? You want to let him get away with all that money? Get away with everything.
Oh! You do know he's the sheriff, right? I mean, you're right, and I get it, but he could, like, put you in jail for, like, assault or something.
I'll take it.
What'll you take?
I'll take the wheel.
What?
You're right, it's dangerous and Dodge shouldn't risk it. That's
So,
where we are.
is he trying to get Luke in jail
No one's gonna see me.
to cover up
It'll be dark.
the fact
I'll go to the starting gate, I'll win Joust, and I'll get the hell out of there.
that
All you
he's
have to do
in
is make
charge?
sure that your car's good and ready for me.
Like, this really is all about keeping the fact that he's doing all of this a secret,
I
right?
promise I can explain everything. I'm not here because I'm ready to forgive you.
So why didn't you come?
Do you know how we thought Luke Hall was leading the betting ring? It's much worse than we thought. Cortez confessed?
Confessed.
What are you talking about?
Luke Hall. He was found in the park this morning. Someone beat him up so bad that they had to use his prints to ID him.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh. That lock was unlocked.
Never because you're rich get to be the bad man.
Oh.
Cortez has been gambling on Panic all along.
So,
Like it.
Bishop
Dodge know?
is the bad man,
He
not
trusted Cordelia Chair.
one of the judges.
Ray asked me to look into what happened the night of Dana's ex. Luke was in jail.
So Cortez lied about that too.
What does this mean about the game?
I don't know. I have no idea what Luke was doing there. Well, maybe he was just meeting someone. That's probably how they snuck up on him.
Oh!
First hit drop. Now, whoever did this,
You did it.
they just kept on going and going.
Wait,
It'd
right?
probably be about a bet that didn't pay off. Somebody was pissed.
Okay. Fuck.
So far, no evidence has been recovered.
Who is he talking to?
Ray is right. If he's betting on Dodge to win, he might go after Ray next.
And then you.
We have.
Okay. I am not. Okay. So, couple things. One, this would have been a much better twist if we'd had any sort of information of it up until now. The only thing that we kept hearing was, the only thing, like, we knew was Doc Magic, but we had no idea who Doc Magic was. There was no inklings it could have been the sheriff. There was no anything, right? So this episode, Melanie tells the lady officer, whose name I don't remember again, about the fact that James got into some debt a while back. So that would make sense as to why he was betting on Panic and setting this whole thing up. That I understand completely. But you should have told us that in, like, episode 1 or 2, not in episode 9. Like, this should have been, like, something that was established before now if you wanted this twist to actually make sense. Ow. I am shocked at it because there was no reason for me to ever think that this is what happened or how it happened. Here's the thing though, I like it as a plot point. I really do. but I'm mad that it came out of nowhere. Like, had they plotted this all along, this would have been an excellent twist. I very much... Okay, so I'm assuming... Okay, there's a lot. Okay, so going back to last Panic, where Jimmy and Abby both died. Jimmy died with the gun, theoretically committing suicide. Abby died crossing the street, theoretically. And she was pregnant. And I guess... Okay, so I'm trying to work it out in my head. So when the sheriffs went and talked to pink-haired girl, who claims to be the best friend of Abby, and they were like, you must have known all of this, yada, 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 you were her best friend, how else could you write these intimate notes? But she's like, the sheriff and his wife knew too. And now that we see he's writing notes, you know, in other ways, obviously we're to assume that he wrote those notes to Abby. But would he really... I don't know. Like, what kind of person gets teenagers killed to win money? What kind of person puts an 8-year-old, I'm guessing Lily's 8, in the middle of a lion's den to win money? What kind of person does that? Especially the sheriff. And so, and the other thing too is this is like a small town, so he knows, like, exactly what's happening, like, what's the word, like, detective-wise, investigative-wise, he knows exactly what's happening, because he's the one who's telling people to do it, and what they're doing. So, okay. I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed. Mostly I'm annoyed because I think this could have been a good twist, but it came out of nowhere, and I'm annoyed. But anyway... So, other than that, I'm a little confused about Heather's challenge. So, Heather's challenge was actually the escape room with the rats. But then Cortez gave the letter thing to Lily to get Lily to go into the tiger thing. So then Heather had to leave her individual challenge to get Lily out of the tiger thing. So was that to get Heather disqualified from the challenge so that way we could make sure that the end result is Luke and Ray. Nope. Ray and Dodge in the joust. That has to be what that was about, right? So he literally went out of his way to potentially kill 2 people so that he could win some money or cover his tracks or both. And it's been obviously been going on for a while. This year and the previous year at least, if not further back, who knows. But here's the other thing too. So like the first, say, 5 episodes, let's say, Cortez was so gung-ho on shutting down Panic. And now all of a sudden he's trying to set it up the way he likes it. Like he should have been trying to do that from the beginning. I don't know. Obviously something's not right, Dana. But it's just not right. Also, we now see that Bishop is not a judge. Bishop is the bag man. And the bag man, I think, his only, job is to keep all of the money. Now, it sort of makes sense as to why you would have given that job to Bishop, because he's not somebody who would steal the money because he doesn't need the money. However, why he would take that job, again, I don't know. But okay, so in the book, Bishop was a judge, and they did go out of their way to make it seem like he was a judge in this, in the show, and I definitely bought in completely. But I don't know So why? So all the little, so what is it that he's doing then? Maybe if you're the guy with the, maybe if you're the bagman, you help the judges? But it didn't seem like Natalie and he knew the other one was doing it. And there's only one episode left, and I don't know that I'm going to get all the answers that I want. And there is no season 2, so... All right, so, but here's the thing. Natalie being a judge makes complete sense, even though I didn't think about it. I didn't expect it, but I understand that. That makes sense to me. She knows stuff. She talks to people. She needs the money. She went, the thing of the judges is you play, but you go far in the challenges, but you can't win. And that makes sense because, so then she got disqualified right before the Final Four. So that all makes sense. However, I don't know. I'm surprised that she was, I mean, okay, that makes sense though as to why she was so adamant about Heather not playing. Because she knew if Heather played, she was going to have to play against her and be a judge and pretend like, you know, a lot of things were going to be problems. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. There was a point where we see Natalie flipping through her little judge book, and she says, Heather, if you can make it to the joust, or if you can survive the whatever, you're going to make it to the joust. And then we see her take a key and slip it into a little envelope. And I'm trying to figure out what that key was. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Or I don't know if I ever knew. But I don't know. Like, so much seemed to happen this episode. Like, what happened? Like, this episode should have been how all of the episodes were. Like, stuff was happening all the time. And I had to stop, like, I understand why this show got canceled. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. All right. But there's only one episode left. I have no idea how they're going to tie it up. I really needed this to happen sooner. Especially all of this stuff with Cortez. It should have happened like 2 or 3 episodes ago. Because I don't want to have it in like the last third of this episode. And now we only have 1 episode to take care of that. And Panic. And Luke Hall. And everything else. Like, it's just not enough time. All right. I'm going to stop there because this was a big rant. But this was a decent episode. One of the better ones. Like I said, I just wish it had been like this all the time. Then I would have had less of a rant and more good things to say. All right. I'm done. Hopefully you had a good time. I certainly did. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.